How we doing? This is going to be your monthly for August. All right, we are using the Prairie Majesty Oracle deck. Kind of get a question, see where we're started. All right, get ready? Let's dive in. All right, what do we got going on for the Libras for the month of August? What do we have going on? Ooh, the clouds. I like it. Reminds me of a blank slate. Very energetic. It's kind of like you can create what you want. It's also being very intuitive. And then we have play on the bottom. You know, what energizes you with a coyote. Coyotes tend to be playful and they like to play around. And I feel like this is an open blank slate. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? How do you want to play? All right, let's see what the beautiful tarot's got to tell us. All right, so what do we have going on for the beautiful Libras? We do see some happiness and being a little bit more open. That's type of energy. So definitely maybe a good month for you. I did see that devil in there, so this could be like after, you know, maybe a bad luck streak. I feel like that everything's kind of starting to lean more in your favor. And with the justice showing up there, I feel like it's more you and your own energy. So let's see what's going on. With the justice coming out as your current energy. I like it. You and your own power right there. What's blocking you is that hangman. It might be the change in perspective in which you look at things. What are you thinking about consciously? Ooh, the Six of Swords. I like it. It's like that calm. Or maybe this could be your own journey, where you're headed, where you're going, where you want to go. What do we have going on for subconsciously? We have joy, the Four of Wands, that celebration. What do we have leaving? What do we have leaving? I don't know what that is. Oh, fear, the unknown. What do we have coming ahead? Is that Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. I really like this. I feel like with that blank state slate and you get out and play, you'd be a little bit more joyful. But I feel like right now you're thinking about everything being balanced. What's kind of blocking you right now is that perspective. So maybe the way you look at things or the way that you hold things objectively and kind of puts you in the path is what you're consciously thinking. You're like, I know it might be rough waters, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to follow this path that I'm on. You know, deep down, you're thinking about maybe a union, a celebration, getting out, having fun, doing things. Expressing could be time with family. What's leaving is the unknown or even the fear of the unknown. It's like feeling like, I would say in this particular one, it's like the feeling of drowning in a sense, but not really so much drowning as like, you know, when you're like in water and you're looking up and everything's kind of murky. I feel like that's kind of what's leaving you is, you know, that clear sight. And I feel like that's why the clouds are here also. Because it also talks about clear sight, knowing the path. What's headed towards you is that Three of Wands. This could be travel, could be destination vacations. You could be going out to the water. This could also be awaiting those ships or that project to start to see something come from that. All right. What do we got going on with this justice? The magician. I think Virgo had something similar to the magician come out with theirs too. But I feel like whatever you are balancing out, whatever um, you're tipping in your favor, it's something you're manifesting, it's something you're creating. And it's definitely feels like a healthy balance. This could be a new career opportunity, new love, new dreams. I mean, it's different for everybody. Here we go. This also came out for Virgo. Not in this specific order, but I feel like whatever perspective you're taking, it's kind of like a slow build. And I think it's more acknowledgement that whatever it is that you're owning up to in your own power, especially seeing the justice there, whatever's going in your favor that you're manifesting or that you're creating, it's like you're putting action into it. And I think you're getting a higher perspective in the fact that it's going to be a slow build, it's going to be a slow growth. And I feel like you're calm about it, especially with that Six of Swords being in your conscious. Ooh, and the Five of Wands. I don't necessarily feel like the 501s is really a bad thing. I feel like it's like a build up. See how they're building all these wands to reach that fire up there? So I feel like whatever path you're headed down, it's more about building a team to reach that desire, to reach that goal in mind. But this might take something like years, it might take months. Pentacles are kind of a slow energy. Definitely kind of an emotionally balanced read. I really like this. Subconsciously, you're really thinking about the unions. How can I bring these ideas into the world? How can I express myself? How can I bring that joy, that love, that fun, the creative spirit into the world? I really like this. I feel like whatever you're doing, stand your ground with it. You could see communication coming in. You could also see fast forward movements. So definitely not. I don't know why it wants me to shuffle, so we're going to shuffle. But I really, really like this card. Definitely well balanced. I think there might be a shift in the way you see friendships or how you deal with friends. This could be like a shift in energy and the people that come into your life. But I feel like with the moon and the death and rebirth over here, I'll learn my camera eventually. It's about letting those fear go. In order to let those fear goes, it transforms something. And you can see that stars and that shine in his face. And it's like seeing that light through the darkness. And I feel like that's what you're focused on. And I also feel like with that blank slate and a lot of creativity on the board, a lot of movement, journeying, tipping things in your favor, a lot of shakeups, you know, I feel like energetic matches. Oh, it's definitely a really good time to create. So I feel like get out, have a little bit of fun. You know, the world is your oyster. What are you going to create with it? All right, tell me about this Three of Wands with the devil. There's that devil. This might be Capricorn season. You really show something. So I think the universe is trying to remind you is when those shits are coming in, don't solely be focused on it. Focus on the joy and the passion of the creation of whatever you're trying to do. And like I said, this could be a relationship, it could be a career. Everybody's story is different. So take it how it resonates. But I feel like the more you open up, the more opportunity you have showing up, you know? And I feel like you're walking into something with that Ten of Swords and that Two of Cups. I feel like it's you letting something go, ending something, and walking away. It's not, I don't really feel a painful ending in this one, just more like a subtle, calm breeze and aligning with something that your heart desires. I don't see particularly love on here, but I really do like this. I definitely enjoy just don't get so immersed and waiting for those shifts to come in that it just takes over. I think that's what the devil's saying. All right. So definitely an awesome read. Definitely I like the blank slate and I like the clouds because it's open ended. It's open, it's breathable, it moves, it pushes. So definitely things turning in your favor. That's your manifestation. The things you want to create in your life. You know, I feel like you're gaining new perspective on the growth of something. And I really, really like that. Knowing the fact that slow and steady kind of wins the race. It's good. It's not overwhelming. It doesn't make you chaotic. It doesn't leave you stuck in your head. And focus on your own path forward. You know, where can I build? Where can I collaborate? Where can I put these pieces to reach this fire? Subconsciously, I feel like you're really focused on the passions you want to put out there and how to celebrate those passions, really finding joy in it and letting that fear and the unknown and all of that just fade away, you know, and just reaching for that star. Very transformative energy. It's like I said, don't let that wait time for those ships to come in because it is supposed to be slow, steady progress to overtake your mind. I don't know what that is, but it says take it. All right. We have success is transformation. I love that. Your past supports your future for somebody that needs to hear that. And I feel like whatever past situation you need to balance out, I did see the Three of Swords somewhere in there, but use that as a stepping stone. Don't use it as something that holds you back. Use that as a fire, you know, as a stepping stone, as a bridge to reach this little fire up here that lights your soul up. I like that. What does your soul say? So maybe that's a question you need to ask yourself this week. Welcome to the Divine Masculine. So this could be you being in masculine this week, kind of driven to do things. Magic happens when you most expect it. Ooh, I love that. And that's what I was talking about with that Three of Swords. Don't be so wrapped up in the what's coming in energy. And overrate your intuition. I love that. And these clouds also talk about your intuition, you know, and overrate it. Trust it. Know it. Understand it. Let it guide you. So I feel like whatever you're transforming, whatever you're tipping, whatever you're manifesting right now, or building, desiring, however you want to take it, that the more you transform, the more success is in that. And you have to really align with what your soul is telling you. And sometimes you have to put yourself in that divine masculine mode in order to achieve those goals. But don't be so set on the outcomes that it puts you in some kind of negative thought process thinking. Because I don't really feel like there's anything toxic coming towards you. It just could be just a thought, you know? Because you stop thinking about it, and you'll notice when the magic happens. And trust yourself. Trust your intuition this month. All right, let's get you a surrender card and go from there. And then, all right, what's going on? Get some chaoticness go on here. But I tried to self clean my oven. It did not work out as well as I hoped. It actually caught on fire. Luckily, nothing burned, so we're good. But it scared me a little. All right, what do we have going on for Libras? So if I'm out of breath or I'm a little short, then that would be why. I think Virgo got that too. Surrender to creativity. I really like it. I'm going to take those, but I'm going to take one more. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula of success is to do all. I'll learn how to read one day. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly, desired outcome can sabotage it. And that's that 301s and that devil energy right there. So let go of the attachment to results, but being your masculine. If you want something, work for it. Go for it. Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all the creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And I think that's part of that play too, is get out, play. The more you have a little bit of fun, the more you can enjoy life and the more creative you get. And you start to mirror that effect. So I really love this for you. So that's all I got. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.